Hey, welcome back. I have an exciting video today. We are talking tips and tricks for those property sources out there. I have been a property sourcer for a year now, and in that time we've sourced and sold 90 properties, which has been manic. It's been crazy, but it's been amazing. I never expected to be able to do so many deals, and it's allowed me to quit my full-time job, which is amazing and something I was really working towards, and it was a huge goal of mine. So this year's been crazy, but I want to be able to help other sources out there who are starting out or looking to scale their sourcing business, and I hope this helps. So I wanted to just run through a few tips and tricks I've learned along the way to help you start, grow and scale your sourcing business. So number uno is automation. And this has been essential in the growth of KO Estates. It's been huge. And I come from an IT background, so before sourcing property, I was working in IT. So I was very kind of in that world. We were always looking for ways to automate. We were always working with the automation team to automate every single part of the process. And I was at an insurance company, so it was crucial for us to automate things to free up our staff for time for the more important things, because who wants to sit there writing the same email again and again and again? Like, it's stupid. Like, you're trying to grow a business, you've not got time to write the same email again and again and again. So you need to automate, and that was the key factor in the whole building of my website. I wanted it to be as hands-off as possible because I wanted to be able to spend more time one-on-one with the clients to actually help them on their journey, rather than writing an email I've written 1,000 times to the same people again. So it just is like working clever with your time. And we are in an era now where, like, you can automate the boring tasks. Like, why sit there doing the boring tasks, doing the tasks you're finding yourself doing again and again? I promise you'll be able to automate it. And there'll be some sort of system out there, and we're going to run through some now, because I want to save you as much time as possible, because I know how much time starting a business can take. So one of those systems that I use is MailChimp, absolute godsend, and that's kind of like an automated email server. MailChimp is kind of one of many. There's so many different email providers out there. I've tried a couple, and this one seems to be one that seems to work for me. I kind of know how it works now. It's really easy to use, and it has served me very well. I mean, there's costs associated with this, and again, with a lot of these like automation side of things, there's costs associated, but the cost of the service itself well outweighs your time, because time costs money as well. So I'd so much prefer to pay for this kind of like automation where people can interact with the company, and you've got emails going out, and you're showing up when you're not showing up, if you know what I mean. So I can sit down on a Monday morning and send out my emails for the week to keep clients up to date with what we're doing with KO, some investment opportunities, and that can all be automated so that they are going out. I know they're going out, they're in a sequence, and people are getting the updates they need. They are seeing what they want to see, what they need to see, and everyone is on board. There's no risk for human error. It has been amazing and has been an absolute godsend. So if you have started to build that email list, I'd highly recommend getting a system or a platform like that where you can send out emails, because it brings you credibility as well. If you're showing up every single week in that email box, it will remind your clients, oh yeah, like it's good to see what they're doing. You can show previous deals, testimonials, things like that. It just builds brand awareness and is really key, especially building that trust element. You're building that know, like, trust, value ladder, and platform so that people feel a lot confident and comfortable when they're coming to give you money, because they've seen your work for the last 6 months. They're now in a position to buy, and they know they're going to come to you because they've seen what you do, you see the value that you've been providing, and you're the first name that pops into mind when they're looking for a property. Second of all, in the automation space I use is Calendly. That is kind of, and again, there's probably a lot of different companies that do a very similar job, but that Calendly provides me an opportunity to schedule my day, and now that we're growing, everyone else's day as well. It allows me to book in times that suits both me and the client. My client can see all the times that are available, and they fit in one that suits them. So gone are the days where it's kind of like telephone yo-yo, you're just like missing each other, because you know you're available, they know you're available, and they're available because they've booked in for that slot. So our phone rate is like 99%. Everyone answers because they're expecting the call. They get a text to tell them about the call, to remind them, and they're booked in at a time that suits them. They're booked in at a time that suits you. It's a win-win for everyone, and is an amazing resource to help schedule your calendar, because it can be chaos trying to spin so many plates, and especially like if you were like me, like I was growing this on the side of a full-time job, 9 to 5, and I only had a certain window to be able to make phone calls to people. So it was very important that all my times were scheduled out, and that people were actually answering the phone. There's nothing worse than scheduling some time in and your client's not even available to speak anyway. So it kind of just works all round. Again, there's a small charge with this. I think I pay like £10 a month to Calendly, but again, so worth it, especially as you grow and you're speaking to more and more people. Another cool one to just remember about. And finally, like another top tip of mine is, it really like, I don't know the word. I just feel like you've let yourself down with the little details. Like when I see some sources emails that come in, I'm just like, oh, you've really let yourself down there. Like there was no need for that. Like you want to become across, again, this is a trust element. You are trying to come across in the best possible way. And at the start, you can't, it is probably just you. You're probably a one-man band, and you've probably got no money behind you, and you're at the start of your journey. So why should people trust you? That is what you've got to think. So I know I'm always trying to look for the little details that will make me stand out, make me look professional, make me look like I know what I'm doing. So even like your email, like have an email set up with like, so info@koestates.com, katie@koestates.com. Create an email with your property. I know it sounds little, but honestly it makes a massive difference, because it looks like you have gone to the effort. You are a proper outfit, and it builds up that trust in your clients, because they can see that you do this professionally, and you're not just kind of like even though you might be just part-time. It builds up that trust because you look like a professional outfit that someone's dealing with. And when you're spending a considerable amount of money, I would want to know that the person I'm dealing with is professional, has done this before. Reputation is everything in this game. So little things like your email name, your email signature, the way you address people on emails, make sure every little detail like that is as clean as you can get it, to make position yourself in the best possible light to deal sourcing. Like your reputation is everything that you put out has your name on it. So have pride in it. And I think a lot of people fall into the trap of like, oh, I'm just doing this for me, it's just on the side, like, and not go to the effort of the extra details, which often don't cost like anything. Like just creating a logo and put it in your signature, like little things like that can make you look so much more professional. And when you're meeting these new investors, you look quite impressive, you look sharp compared to the other competition out there. Another little top trick from me: almost fake it till you make it. because even if you aren't that big professional outfit yet, you soon will be. So you need to start acting like it. So I hope that helped. Your time is the most crucial thing, so make sure you automate as much as you can, and also your reputation is going to stick with you forever. So let's make a good first impression and build up that trust and have an incredible reputation, and you will never struggle to sell a deal again, because people will just keep coming back. If you can provide the value you say you are, you will never ever struggle. I hope you found that helpful. If there's any videos you would like me to record, make sure to drop them in the comments below, and I'll speak to you soon.